Hey, what's up everyone? It's Haelian, and I got a game here for you. It's not exactly new, but I believe it just got a big update. This one is called Insurmountable. As of right now, if you're watching this, as soon as it came out, it is free on the Epic Games Store. And I gotta tell you, I love me a free game, let me tell you. So anyway, I just want to show it is a roguelike game. It's about climbing a mountain, and it looked a little complex, but then after just 10 minutes, I was like, oh, okay, I get it. It's kind of simple like that, I think, for the most part. But yeah, let's get through a run here, and I'll show you what it's like. It was a lot of fun. I immediately had the feeling like, oh, I want to try again. I want to do another run. And that doesn't always happen, so I'm happy to see that. This is sort of the loadout that you would normally see, so I won't really cover this for when you start a new game. All right. Okay, there's more than one mission and everything. Okay, all right. So it's almost certainly gonna get harder, I can only assume. I guess we're gonna go this way. A scientist on a mission. Find the scientist and take him to the station. Okay. Increase time cost. You have to convince him to join you. Interesting. Okay. Let's try it out. So I beat the first one. I did start on normal difficulty. I beat the first one a little bit easier than I would have guessed, you know, like, but since there's more than one mission, which I wasn't even sure about. I thought maybe it was just all just totally random and stuff like that and generated like that, but looks like you actually have specific objectives around each mission. All right, Mysterious Woman tells you about another mountaineer wandering around the mountain. He probably walked straight into the time loop just as cluelessly as you did. There is some information that indicates he might be a scientist. You might find out more. Convince a stranger to come with you. He could be quite useful in helping to find a way out of the time loop. We're stuck in a time loop. So basically, Deathloop 2, right? All right, so here's the game. There are different hexes that you can walk to, and the goal is just to get to certain places. It looks like it does kind of tell us where to go. Up there, you can see the big green light. If we can zoom out a little here. Whether or not that's where the scientist is another question. So yeah, there's a lot of climbing to do. And the game's just all about resource management now. So what you want to do is to manage your 4 resources here. You have sanity, body temperature, energy, and oxygen. So you want to make sure you have equipment, stock up on equipment that you find along the way that helps you restore that and everything like that. But besides that, it's like you don't want to scale like really high pillars. You want to go like as few levels as at a time, because I think that drains your energy the fastest. Anyway, let's go over here. You want to collect these events as much as possible. Carefully open a door to a shack. All right, so I can trade my tent, which restores a lot of energy, for some other things, but these things look terrible, so I'm going to say no. The tent is very valuable. It'll restore energy, body temperature, and stuff like that. Energy is consumed whenever you just climb anywhere or walk anywhere, really. Let's get this chest, because it could have some loot for us over here. There are events you can encounter where bad things can happen, mostly bad things. All right, so let's see. We have a choice here. Come across ruined foundation in the former dwelling. Herbs are growing in a recess. Just as you're about to gather them, a protruding stone catches your eye. It looks like it can be moved. Some kind of switch, perhaps. It costs 36 energy. It's kind of scary. Flip the switch. Let's do it. It jams. You press it harder until beads of sweat form on your forehead, but there's a click and a clack. Secret compartment opens up on the floor. Your heart leaps with joy. Inside is valuable equipment. Oh, good. Minus 10% energy cost across all terrain. That's probably worth it in the long run, right? Let's head over to this piece of equipment, too. Lots of loot over here. What else we got here? Okay, it seems as though someone has used the crack to hide their possessions. I make the crack bigger. I examine the crack, so I can choose to take time or energy. I guess we'll use up time? I don't know what the big deal with time is, really. All right, so we get some XP. There are levels, but injured hand, plus 30% energy cost when climbing. Crap. So now we have a debuff. It's for the next 16 hours. So let's see here. Let's take a look. Let me turn up the vols for you a little bit here. All right, gain some energy, body temperature, and oxygen when waking up, so we can take a nap to help with that. Increased oxygen gain per hour, increased maximum oxygen. Whenever you reach a point of interest, gain sanity, but that only lasts for 48 hours. I guess this one. So we can sleep without the tent too. Like there's other ways to do it. Okay. The angles. So the one major downfall is like the camera angles. Okay, that's alarming. But we'll be fine, right? Apparently we're fine. I think there's like chances of things to happen. Shall we search through the rubble? We shall. Hey, we got a climbing X. So that reduces our energy consumption some more too, so that's good. Do I have to equip it? Oh, I do. Did I need to equip the hiking stick? Oh, I did need to equip the hiking stick. I actually wasn't aware of that. Well, crud. Minus 12% energy cost. This is energy cost while climbing. I feel like the climbing is what really costs you there. How bad is this to get to? Really not that bad. The hand we still got 12 hours on. These obelisks or whatever they are usually just give you energy or sanity, whatever you choose here. So yeah, you just want to keep up the stats. The energy gets drained quickly, so you have to continuously find ways to bring it back up. But you can also sleep to bring it back up. Something like sanity. Can't see. Come on! Something like sanity is more of a slow go thing. Like you slowly lose tiny bits over time and stuff like that. I wonder what that is. Oh, that might have been just where we started, actually. Okay. You stop abruptly. You blink scarcely noticeable and as if in slow motion. A blanket of snow is creeping over the sloping terrain directly toward us. I turn around and take a detour. We lose time and body temp. Or we stand still and hope for the best. Stand still. You screw up your eyes as the masses of snow hit and carry you along with them. You're spun around, you swallow ice, and completely lose your bearings. Ooh, that was bad. We lost some energy and we lost some body temperature and stuff. That was less than optimal. We found a cave. Do we follow the noise or do we lie down and sleep? Let's follow the noise. We don't have a torch. We don't have a flashlight. We lose 4 sanity to keep going. But we gain some XP out of it. I gained some more XP out of it. Oh, because we got to find our way back. Some of these, what do you call them here? Sleep long or sleep briefly? We have time to spare, kind of? Not too long, actually, I think. Alright, so now we got a weather effect. Energy cost for climbing increased. What was I saying? These events tend to repeat themselves, so I'm already kind of just skipping through some of them and taking what we need. A local man sitting up against a rock face waves you over. As you approach him, he holds out an oxygen bottle, his face contorted with pain. He says something to you, but you don't understand a word. So I can spend 5 hours to find out what's wrong with him. How does it take 5 hours? I gotta ask. Or I can just take the oxygen bottle. Oh, I'll find out what's wrong with him, because it seems like the sanity could be tough this time around. I still got the oxygen bottle. Stranger is beaming at you, offers you the oxygen bottle again, which you take. You are glad you were able to help him. Alright, sounds good. Oh, was he, I was trying to read what was wrong with him. I don't know. It all worked out. Alright, we gotta level up again. So these are random, what appears. These are all, timed effects. Reduced time cost when moving, reduced energy cost when moving, climbing. Whenever you reach a point of interest, gain sanity. Let's do the preserve energy, I think. Okay, there we go. Then it shows you what's here. And then you can see what your temporary buffs are up here, or all the different buffs, really. This way, I suppose, since I'm already over here. How much energy is that going to cost me? Oddly, not that much. Let's head to this obelisk where it'll probably allow me to get more energy. Body temperature is a little low. Alright, what do you got for me? I can choose sanity or health. Well, I don't need health. Our health is maxed. If you run out of energy, I think it... Actually, I'm not really certain. If you run out of things, what happens? You might just start losing health. It might force you to rest. Not really sure. Snow under your feet is churned up as if recently moved. Could someone have been digging here? I really don't want to spend a lot of energy. I dig around just beneath the surface. There doesn't appear to be anything useful. Well, we got some XP out of it. Oh, great. Our vision is scrammed. Reduce energy cost when moving, but increased time cost. Reduce penalty for sleeping without a tent. Significantly increase experience gain for the next 48 hours. Let's go with that, since we're pretty early, too, I feel. God, I can't see a thing. Now, you can crank the brightness. This is another flaw I had with the game, I felt. You can crank the brightness. Now, the issue with that is that during the day, you know, it's pure lily snow, just like me. So it's just all white screen. Let's cancel that movement, actually, and look around. Can't really see over there. It's not much of a detour to go over here. So during the day, if you crank the brightness, you can't see a thing, because it's all just blending together. But then at night, you can't see a thing either, if you don't crank the brightness. Remnants of a wall. Weatherstone's wolf head stares at you with lifeless eyes. I stay and examine the relic. Ugh, I don't know if I can afford these things now. Getting a little scared. Well, let's do it anyway. As you ruminate on the many unanswered questions, we get some sanity, some XP, and we got some kind of item here. A warm cap. Alright, sounds good. Might help in the long term here. Where's our objective? Now the problem is I can't really see, like, where we're going now. It's a long way up. Let's just head up. Let's just do it. We can probably get back some energy. I'm worried about body temps now. I didn't have to worry last time, really. Body temperature just came to me. I was red hot last time I did a run. Okay, we can choose sanity or warmth. Well, we don't really need the sanity, so we'll choose the warmth. Sounding good. We're looking steady now. Energy low, but we can always rest. How do you get over there? Oh, you have to go very far away. So these are very tall climbs, which I don't really like to see. Let's try to slowly ascend. Oh, something happened. Flat, snowy crevasse. I lose 32 temperature? Oh, come on. I just got that temperature back. I may have chosen wisely here. What about to that? Can't climb up over there, it looks. Okay, don't worry. The night's almost over here, at least. Thank God. Now we're getting some temperature back just by walking around, it looks. All right. The remains of chewed herbs cling to its snout. Its last meal, probably still undigested. You could cut open the animal's stomach to get to the herbs. Cost 3.6 sanity. Sure. I have to keep trying. You did it. I got 2 herbs and a bunch of XP, so that's plus sanity minus health. Probably fine, though. Right? Reduced energy cost again. Gain more energy, body temperature, and oxygen when waking up. That's level 2. I'm gonna go with preserve energy, I think, still again. Okay. I'm not getting to that, that's for sure. It's like really out of the way now. So if I want to go over there, I have to do that. Kind of want to like steadily climb instead of like how much energy does that cost versus that? Kind of hard to say. Maybe it's fine. It'll take a lot less time, I think, at least. I am on triple speed here. This is as fast as you can go. We gotta get through this quickly, you know? Let's get up here. So we are heading, it looks far away, but it's not that far away, trust me. Now going down costs just as much energy as going up. There's a cave there we can utilize. And I think a younger version of me would have been like, how can going down cost as much energy as going up? But in truth, like hiking up fairly steep hills and mountains, like going down is really annoying. Like it's really frustrating. Follow the wind, always. Uh-oh. This place is just too dangerous. Ooh. I got some gloves, but I already had gloves. Minus 10% energy cost or plus warmth. I don't know which one I'd want right now, really. Alright, let's have a sleep. Nice long sleep, I guess. Now this will eat into my temporary buffs and or debuffs. You have to keep in mind. It's harder to get my temperature up, so I might keep on the mittens that are helping with that. Alright, at least we have a clear night now. Is that worth going to? Probably. We have to kind of go all the way down anyway. And then we'll just head over to that cave, probably. Check out that. Who knew you could basically get by just by searching for things on a mountain? You don't need to really bring anything. You just find things there, you know? Low building. Lose a lot of body temp. I'm going to try to do the lesser one. Quickly you make your escape. So basically all I got out of it was experience. Could be worse, I guess. Whenever you use a consumable item, you get some body temperature. Increased oxygen gain per hour, increased maximum oxygen. Thing is, I don't have a lot of consumable items. But maybe that could be useful. Like, I could use this moon herb now. Because my sanity is a bit low. Go ahead and do that. Oh, wow, that's a bit longer away than I would have guessed, because I can't go up here. Okay, we're gonna head to that cave then, I think. We'll have a lie down over there, or something like that. Have ourselves a nice little sleep. Should I stop and go to that other event first? No, because we're probably heading that way after, right? Yeah, I think so. Alright. Do we follow the light? Always. Alright, well, we got something out of it. Hundreds of fireflies. Hey, I didn't get punished. Sleep for longer here. A lot of time's gonna be going by. Okay. Let's see. Which way do we go? Well, this thing's on, like, flat terrain over here. But I think there's a bunch of potential events, which is probably why. Reach into the hole full of spider webs on a cold, icy mountain? Lose some sanity. Do it. Spiders skitter over your hands, but they don't hurt you. Your fingertips brush something soft, a cloth bag. You pull it out with provisions inside. Plus XP, plus a hook. What's the hook do? Reduces the energy cost of climbing for a limited time. For 3 hours? Okay, so I can use it when I'm about to do a lot of climbing, basically. So maybe we go over here and then use it, because it looks like that's a bunch of vertical climbing, you know what I mean? Uh-oh. Pull myself out. So lose temperature and time or lose energy? I guess the energy. Because I can still rest at the tent and everything. Oh great, it's nighttime again. I can't see a thing again. What's the weather? Body temperature loss is increased right now because it's cold. Alright. I gotcha. Let's open our B-pack. Let's use a climbing rope. Yes. I haven't had to use the tent yet, so that's quite good, I'd say. Climb the wall. This better be worth it. Oh my god. I got something. Protective helm. and some XP. Uh-oh. It was definitely not worth it. So this is minus health loss during events. That's like useless, really. Because I already have a helmet that's supposed to help me. Alright, so we're gonna have to use the tent because we are out of energy. Which means the climbing thing was basically useless. We'll sleep for a long time. The tent only has 3 uses. So equipment might not be very useful to find very often anymore. I need some, well, I need some feedies, you know what I'm saying? Alright, so now I don't have any temporary buffs right now. Should I use the climbing thing again? I guess so. I'm about to do a bunch of climbing. So what's the difference between the two? Not much, really. I always like to pull it up and just have a good look. I don't see any events except for way over there. That's kind of too far, I think. Keep going. We're slowly getting our temperature back as long as it's not cold out. Energy cost is increased while climbing because it's stormy out. Okay, the air is getting thin and your breath is heavy. You have entered the death zone. So you can choose a buff now. Decrease energy cost for a short time. Decreased oxygen loss for a longer time. I do have 2 oxygen bottles. Or just take plus health plus sanity. We'll take decreased energy cost, I think. So the death zone means like we now start consuming oxygen. I think we have to go over there though. Do we? Can't zoom out anymore. Can't really tell. Was I supposed to find the scientists before I get up there, or are they at the top already? Not sure. I don't know, but left seems just better, you know what I mean? Something about it feels better to me. Hope it's not a dead end, because you can kind of hit dead ends in the game, and it turns out you have to go like really far around. Okay. Now, whether or not it was worth even going to this cave is questionable. Follow the noise. I don't have anything. I guess we'll spend some sanity to go further. I got a bandage. Plus 4 health. Not that bad. Alright, we're gonna have a sleep for a long time. Body temperature's looking good. Energy's okay. Sanity's getting a little low, but we have at least 1 consumable for it, so that's something. It's nice to see our body temp's not doing too bad now, finally. Alright, maybe all the way over here? Oh, we have a level up. More experience gain. Reduce energy costs in the death zone by 10%. I think I'm gonna do that one. We are now in the death zone, and energy is gonna come at a premium for sure. So you can come in and out of the death zone over there, as you can see, because it must be based on height. Okay. Lose oxygen, gain body temperature, lose energy. Yeah. Just take around the surface. Hey, we got another oxygen tank. Alright, so that's good. Hey, we got a clear day. Can you get up there from here? You can. It's weirdly cheap. What is that? What does that symbol mean? Does that mean it's like the death zone? I think it just means it's like the death zone or whatever. So can you get up there? You can. Okay, so let's climb to like here, and then we might use the climbing hook, I'm thinking, because it looks like there's a lot of steep climbing directly after that. I mean, this is a lot of climbing too. Actually, I should use it before, I think. I think I should, because I don't know, it might be like a weird event where it's like spend 12 hours searching through a wolf's stomach or something like that, you know? I don't know what's going to have me do anymore. Okay, what do we got? You sit down on a rock to relax, a pleasant warmth. So we can gain sanity or warmth. Well, it's definitely got to be the sanity now. Okay. The climbing hook's still looking good. Let's do like just a little bit at a time here now, I think. Getting close to the summit there. Don't see... There's an event around the corner. It's kind of a lot of energy to get to it, though. I kind of don't feel like it's worth it. Alright, there we go. We managed to do a pretty good job there, I think. That's buffs based on equipment and stuff, I think. Let's look around here. Seems like you might as well just climb directly up now. We're looking pretty good. I mean, having 2 tent uses is still quite strong. Where's the scientist? You made it to the area where the scientist has supposedly been spotted, even up to the top of the peak, but so far there has been no sight nor sound of him. Maybe the young woman made it all up, but why would she do that? You take a short breath and notice a used oxygen bottle. Footprints lead away from it in the opposite direction from your path. Hope springs eternal. So now it's telling me to go over there. Are we like following the tracks now? Is that the idea? Something like that. Or that could just be the end of the level also. Okay. So we're going over there. I'm looking around. Maybe we could hit up that event on the way down then. We gain a bunch of stats for that. We definitely don't go down this way, I don't think. I think we kind of just cut across. I think. That's going to cost me some energy. Not much you can really do about it, though. It's going to be expensive no matter what, really. The landscapes are really cool, right? This is a pretty unique game. I was thinking, like, can I compare it to, like, Oregon Trail or something like that? But probably not. You know, it's just about resource management and everything, which has been a nice change of pace. All right, what do we got? Okay, so I can search someone's tent for provisions, or I can call out to see if the owner's nearby first. You know, it's every man for himself out here, you know what I mean? You find a fur pouch and rummage through it. Turns out it contains provisions. Who could they belong to? And would the owner be willing to share them with you? You wait a while, but no one returns to the tent. You decide to take that as a sign and relocate some of the pouch's contents into your pack. Hot tea, so it can up our body temp if we need. So energy is still our lowest. Sanity isn't great. Okay, let's head over here. I think we can get down from there still, right? I sure hope so. Nighttime. I could use a setting like, can I increase the brightness just at night? Approach it carefully or continue my journey. As you gaze around, you notice a faint light in the distance. It flits back and forth, up and down. -5 temperature, minus some oxygen. I think I can spare those things. You see a meandering mountaineer. He seems tense and appears to have lost his way. You aren't sure whether or not you should offer to help. Let's offer to help. The stranger is startled and flails his arms around wildly, striking at you. You stumble and fall. By the time you have picked yourself up, stranger has disappeared. -8 sanity. Oh, no. Sandy was the thing that I didn't want to lose. Can we get down there? Kind of. It's not good. Let's go around the corner, see if I can see better. We're gonna have to use our tent soon, no doubt. What is that? I'm not sure. Can't see very well. How the heck do you even get to that? I think you just have to like climb and climb. Okay. Did I go the right way? Not really. I don't know if it matters like where you tent and stuff like that. Why don't we sleep the rest of this I don't think I'm going to go all the way up there just for that. Why don't we sleep the rest of this night off? Right? Let's see. I'm using oxygen, but I think that's okay, because we're probably... I mean, I have 2 oxygen tanks, and... I don't even know how much longer we'll be in the death zone and stuff. You know what I mean? Alright, not bad. Guess we'll get this. My god, it's going to cost me, though. So bright out. Let me see. Normal weather. Weather tomorrow is going to be cold. Okay, then. Looking fabulous. Oh, is this like a dead end? Not really. It's a wonder. You discover a tree. You do not know how it could survive at this altitude, but the sight comforts you. Ooh, plus 18 sanity. Sounds good. Reduces penalty for sleeping without a tent. Reduced energy cost when moving, but increased time cost. Gain significantly more body temperature per hour when moving. I don't seem to need that, so I guess energy. Don't think I really care about the time cost. We can probably go to that tent over there. Oh, that is further around than I would have guessed. Not tent. Whatever that is. Cave? Cave. Too bad you gotta go, like, all the way down into here. Can't you just make, like, a little jump or something? Maybe you could hang up, like, a zip line. Oh, apparently that's... Let's cancel that. We're gonna have to rest sooner than that. I try to always take the energy conserving stuff when leveling, but... I don't know how much it always helps. Alright, let's use a tent. We shall sleep for a very long time. We're getting our oxygen back, too, so that's good. That's the last use of the tent. And it's already nighttime again. I swear it was night a minute ago. Weather is still clear, but it will be cold tomorrow. I'm probably just going to sleep some more in this cave. Because that gives you back energy just constantly sleeping for 10 hours. That'll work. Do you follow the smell? You always follow the smell. Just tufts of fur and bones. Okay. Let's have a sleep. We shall sleep for long. We'll have much energy. Okay, so I can sleep without a tent. It's just you lose, like, body temperature and maybe some other stats if you do so. I guess I skipped that cave, huh? We're just heading that way, so... Yeah, we could probably skip that cave. We could probably make it as is with everything that we already have. I don't know, maybe I need to take the higher difficulty. I'm sure it gets harder the further into the missions. Hear a loud bark. You spin around and see a St. Bernard bounding toward you, panting, its tongue lolling. As it obediently sits at your feet, you notice a harness on its back. There was a bag strapped to it. I search the bag. The dog waits patiently as you search the bag. You find equipment inside. Sweet. Thank you, doggy. We got some boots that increases the temperature and some hot tea. Does the same thing. Maybe it's not the end of the mission to go this way. I don't know. We'll see. Is that really the most efficient climbing pattern? What mountain looks like this? The snow beneath your feet gives away. You fall, but not far. You land at the bottom of a flat, snowy crevasse. Minus 32 temp. It could be worse. Temperature doesn't appear to be a problem for us. Long term, I'd worry about sanity and just keeping up with the energy on top of that. Like, you can sacrifice other things for the energy, but... There's 2 events right next to each other there. Uh-oh. You spy a tent behind some rocky peaks. It looks like it is in good shape. You slowly creep up to look inside. You see a stranger wrapped in a sleeping bag. Next to him is a clipboard containing notes on radiation levels. This must be the scientist. Talk quietly, and the stranger invites you in. Without beating about the bush, you tell him about the time loop in your adventures. So I'm not gonna lie, I kind of missed out on whatever they're talking about with the time loop. I kind of missed it. I kind of clicked through because I didn't realize they were telling me a story, you know? I thought we were just climbing mountains for fun over here, you know what I mean? Getting some Celeste vibes all of a sudden. As you're about to leave, you hear a shrill siren. The green stone in your charm starts to vibrate. Glaring light swallows both of you. I see. Flashbang. And we win. End of mission number 2. It hasn't been especially challenging yet, I'll admit. Like, I haven't really even come close to losing. So I wonder if I should have started on a higher difficulty, but I didn't really know how tough it would be. And also, the first mission, I was like, oh, maybe that was more of a tutorial mission, but apparently it's more easygoing than that. But it's kind of nice that they have these sort of options. All right, they do have like a skill tree and everything like that too that you can spend things on if you're curious about that. But yeah, that's Insurmountable. I'm probably gonna play some more. I'm having fun with it, honestly. I might even play it on the stream, so come check out the stream as always. But if you want to see more of the game, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Free on Epic Game Store right now. I'm not certain for how long. It might be like another week or so. It's usually how it goes, I think, on there. So check it out, everybody. All right, have a wonderful day. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.